the heart of the big city, on a cold winter's night, there were two pals, Cali and Pudge, a lovable cat and dog who didn't have a place to live for the winter. Christmas was coming soon, and the chill of the winter streets became unbearable. Cali and Pudge needed to find a new home quick. They walked the cold city streets, looking for a warm place to call the night. They rounded a corner and saw the most beautifully lit building. It had a sign in the window that said, "Dogs and cats wanted." They thought they were in luck. "Hey, look at that! It says dogs and cats wanted. We're dogs and cats. Perfect." They came to the doorway and were met by the most handsome gentleman. He was polite and kind and welcomed them in from the freezing streets. Soon, Cali and Pudge had a bowl of warm food, and later, he actually gave them a bath. It was like a spa. "Hey, Pudge, we're really living now. Ain't this the truth? This is real living." Cali and Pudge were stuffed to the brim and clean as a whistle and were ready for a nap. The shopkeeper took him into the back room where there were lots of cages. Cali and Pudge looked at each other like, "Is this okay?" Then the gate slammed shut. Cali and Pudge were separated and in this locked cage. And then the lights turned out. They looked around the room and suddenly noticed it was full of other caged animals. This wasn't a spa. This was a pet shop. They're going to be sold. A dog named Whiskey gave him the scoop. "Hey, you guys are in for deep trouble. We ain't never getting out of here. Not unless you can convince one of these nice people to come by you, but we haven't seen nobody in years." "Hey, Cali, what are we gonna do? I can't spend my life in here." "Take it easy, Pudge. I got a secret weapon, my special claw. I could pick that lock in no time." Cali outstretched her paw towards the lock and engaged her secret claw into the locking mechanism. Click! Ha ha! We're free! We gotta free the rest of these guys, too. "You're right, Pudge. Come on! Everybody, head to the door! Hee-haw! We're free!" A wild stampede erupted. Animals of all kinds, birds, chickens, dogs, and cats, they all came flying out of the front door of the pet shop, with the shopkeeper chasing closely behind.
"Hey, come back here!"
"Seal, sucker!" They ran down the street and thought they were in the clear, but suddenly heard footsteps behind them. "Hey, you two! I got you!" Big, strong policemen grabbed them up by their scruffs, and now they're in real trouble. Uh-oh. Now we're not going to be at a pet shop. We're going to go to the pound. "Cali! Pudge!" The policeman put Cali and Pudge in the back seat of his patrol car, like they were criminals. "What do we do? We can't do nothing now, Cali. We're headed for the pound." The police cruiser drove through the night in the snowy streets, and all of a sudden it came to a stop. "Wait a minute. This isn't the pound." Cali and Pudge saw this beautiful house. It was all decorated in Christmas lights. They were thinking, this must be a mistake. What's going on? Without a word, the policeman grabbed Cali and Pudge and took them both inside of the house. It was warm. You could smell cookies. It was like a scene out of a Christmas card. Cali said, "Uh-oh, this looks too good to be true." Pudge replied, "Yeah, I know. We've been through this before." Policemen took him into the kitchen and poured the finest kibble into their bowls. Cali and Pudge were starving, and they chopped and chopped and chopped until every last piece was gone. They were still cold and freezing, and the policeman took them to another bath. This one had super suds, and he was so kind and calm. He washed them up real good, and then used a towel to dry them off and put them in a nice blanket in their bed. Little did Cali and Pudge know, in the room next door, there was a little boy sleeping in his bed. It was the policeman's son. The policeman was drenched from giving Cali and Pudge the bath, but he went to tuck his son in for the night. "You rest now, son. Try to get some sleep." The policeman returned to Cali and Pudge. Pudge said to Cali, "Uh-oh, he's back. Is he gonna lock us up?" The policeman picked up Cali and Pudge and put them in a box. At least they were together on this one, but he closed the box up, and Cali and Pudge went to sleep for the night, not knowing what would happen. The next morning arose. They could smell gingerbread cookies and eggnog. Everybody was sitting around the toasty fire. The little boy looked under the tree and saw the most beautifully wrapped gift. It was green wrapping paper with a big red bow. He was so excited to open it. He lifted the lid, and all of a sudden, Cali and Pudge's heads popped out. They came out with tongues licking and laughing, and the boy laughed and giggled as he was licked on his neck.
I've always wanted a dog and cat, and these two are perfect.
Cali and Pudge were so happy. They finally found a home, and on Christmas, no less. The policeman's family all celebrated and gave Cali and Pudge some extra treats right off the Christmas tree. Later that night, Cali and Pudge didn't have a box to sleep in. The little boy brought them to his bed, and they all snuggled in so close and warm. This is what life is supposed to be about. We're loved by this little guy, and we love him back. This is the best Christmas ever. From that day forward, Cali and Pudge lived happily ever after. The boy grew into a young man, but still had a deep place in his heart for Cali and Pudge, and always had them by his side through thick and thin. So this Christmas, if you see somebody in need, throw them a kind paw or a hand. You never know what they've been through. Everybody needs some love, and we've all got time to show it. Take it from Cali and Pudge. If they can make it, you can make it. Merry Christmas, and to all a good night.